Welcome to another episode of You Know.
Ball, baby!
Brought to you by Playbook Sports. I'm Anthony. To my right, I got the throat goat, Philly Phil. What's good?
That ain't true. I'm just kidding.
Allegedly.
But anyways, I'm chilling. I'm good. I made a little mistake in the last video. Messed up the list a little bit. But I fixed it, so now we good.
We're back. You want to tell them you made any adjustments to your 21 through 30 or same dudes just swapped out?
Yeah, so now instead, I put Jalen Duren a little higher, and I replaced Jalen Duren's spot with Zach Edey. And I kept everything pretty much else the same. I just switched up the names.
Okay.
Daniel Gafford and John Collins in the same spots that I mentioned. Derek Lively and Walker Kessler. So, just switched up a little bit.
So yeah, this is our three-part top 30 centers in the NBA, ranking every center, starting center according to ESPN. My list from last video: my 21 was Zach Edey, 22 Capella, 23 Wendell, 24 Valanciunas, 25 Al Horford, 26 Yves Messi, 27 Zubac, 28 Brook Lopez, 29 Mitchell Robinson, 30 Trace Jackson Davis.
Dang.
You want to
All right.
review yours really quick?
My 21 through 30, 21 Zach Edey, 22 Clint Capella, 23 Jakob Poeltl, 24 Ivica Zubac, 25 Daniel Gafford, 26 Wendell Carter Jr., 27 Mitchell Robinson, 28 John Collins, 29 Trace Jackson Davis, and 30 Yves Messi.
Yves Messi. All right, we can start off with number 20. This one hurts me. I'm not gonna lie, because I believe in this dude so much, and I feel like if he wanted it, bro, this dude could be a top 5 center in the NBA, bro. But DeAndre Ayton, my brother DeAndre Ayton, bro.
Damn.
It's just so empty, bro. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 0.8 blocks. When you look at skill wise, Ayton probably a top 10 center in the NBA.
Yeah.
You're just talking skill. But he's just not a great decision maker, not aggressive at all. Still, bro, in Portland, still, it's just like his play style, like he needs to be a focal point of an offense. And if he's your focal point of your offense, like your team's probably not that good. So it's like such a weird situation. I had to put him at 20.
Yeah, no, I understand. I do. It sucks to see him there because I really liked him at the Suns. And I feel like just that whole Monty Williams thing screwed him up. And then going to Portland, like going from a winning situation to a losing situation, yeah, it screwed him up. But, I mean, them adding Donovan Clingan, I feel like that's going to give him some fire in him, some competition, maybe make him play better.
I haven't seen him put that fire in him since... I don't even know, bro. It seemed like at Arizona, it seemed like he was the clear-cut number one pick, like he could coast. In the NBA, it's kind of just been like, I'm good, I could coast. Even they paid him like just to coast. He just coasts. He could be a 25-12 center. I honestly believe that, but I just don't think that's next year.
Yeah, but now that since they got Donovan Clingan threatening his starting spot, I think that's going to bring the best out of him.
I think they're going to trade his ass, bro.
I don't know if they can. Who can take that contract?
I don't know,
especially with the new CBA rules.
It's just like you just draft Donovan Clingan, bro. I don't know, bro. I would play Clingan over Ayton at this point.
Oof.
Ayton,
if you hearing this, step it up, bro.
Am I wrong in that though? Like Ayton's obviously better, but I think I'd rather see what Clingan could do compared to like we know what Ayton is. 17, 10. It's good, but it's just not like no elite defense, no elite playmaking. He just kind of Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, but if you're trying to trade him, you got to play him.
That's
I'm
true.
Just being for real.
That's true. If they want to trade him, they got to. Yeah, what you said.
Yes, sir.
20. Who's your 20?
All right, at my 20, I put Al Horford here.
Wow.
I put Al Horford at 20. And honestly, it makes sense to me because he plays his role perfectly. Still can't get over that defense he played in the 2023 playoffs against Joel Embiid.
Amazing.
Really good. And the fact that people were saying Joel Embiid was going to eat him up, and he stopped Joel Embiid in 3 games from making 30 points?
He's that dude. When it comes to guarding Embiid, bro, he is the GOAT.
And he's also a perfect spot-up shooter too. Like he shoots really well from the corner. So the fact that he can do pretty much everything his team needs, and obviously it's not going to pop up that crazy, but he can give you a good 8-8, 2, 1-2.
Okay,
a couple of times, 2-1-2. Yeah, I'd say he's just a good rotational big. Like he's good at playing his role.
Yeah,
like, I feel like it's better than the other guys like below him because he actually contributes to winning.
I agree.
Extremely.
My 19 isn't a dude that contributes to winning. It's YAPPPP. Again, you talked about him in the last video. I just think he's kind of boring, bro. Mm-hmm. I think if he was a backup on a contender, like, it would be really good. I think that's, like, his role. But I think as your starting center, it's just not what you want. He shot 65% last year, which is good. Great player to have next to Scotty Barnes, next to it quickly. But if I'm trying to compete, bro, I would rock with this guy on my bench.
YAPPPP a starter, man. I don't know what you're doing with DeAndre Ayton and YAPPPP, but they starters, bro. You can't say off the bench.
You had Pirtle lower than I had Pirtle.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's a bench player. I'm just saying because of the situation he's in.
I'm saying, yeah, he's a starter in the situation, obviously. But I'm saying if he, like, his best case scenario is on a contender as their backup. Like, if he went to the Timberwolves backing up Rudy or something like that. You know, like, that's where I feel like you'd get the most out of him. But as a starter, it's not like I need him as my starter. You feel me?
Yeah, but do you feel like if he switched roles with Rudy, you ain't telling me the Timberwolves would be a little better? Because he's a good rim protector too, Pirtle.
If Pirtle and Rudy switch spots, then
low key. Think about it. Think about it.
One player was in your 21 through 30, and I'm guessing another dude is in your like 12 through 1.
Because of the situation.
So you think in a vacuum as a player, YAPPPP is better than Rudy?
I mean, I feel like he could help him win a little more than Rudy.
Rudy is one of the best defenders of all time.
Okay, let's chill out with the of all time, bro.
He's one of the. What
let's
do you mean?
Chill out
let's
with
chill
all
out.
Time, bro.
He's a 3-time defensive player of the year.
Yeah, because of the stinking defensive player of the year shit that is bullshit, by the way. And all the awards, bro.
Utah Rudy.
That man got screwed over by Luka. That man got scored over by AD. Both of them, Cat and Rudy. That man got scored on by Terrence Mann.
Mann was different.
I was about to say.
I'm not going to argue with that because I think, like, I'm talking Minnesota Rudy. Mm-hmm. Minnesota Rudy, like, last year, bro, Rudy had his best defensive season ever.
Okay.
He was a dog last year. YAPPPP could not hold his flag.
I'm just saying, man.
That is
Rudy,
not a conversation for me.
I think it is because YAPPPP can give him a good balance on both sides of the ball. Rudy can give him some good defense. What else is he going to give him?
Rudy doesn't give you some good defense.
I feel like
Rudy gives elite.
I feel like YAPPPP can make the team.
Top 10 defender all-time defense.
Yeah. I pick some point guards over him over top 10. I don't know. Gary Payton.
Okay, I'll give you Gary Payton.
I'll pick up, what's the homeboy's name from the San Antonio Spurs? Bowen?
That's crazy. If you don't know his first name, then how you putting him over? He didn't even win a defensive player of the year. You put him over a 3-timer?
I probably would.
You're crazy.
I feel like his defense is overrated. I feel like Rudy's defense is overrated.
Last year?
Overall.
Because I think on Utah, I agree with you, it was overrated. But last year, bro, I don't think. Last year, Rudy Gobert was elite, bro. He's playing next to Cat, who's slow as fuck, and still doing what he did, bro.
Couldn't stop Luka.
He's not guarding Luka. He's a fucking center.
He guarded him on that last play, bro. He couldn't reach up there and grab that ball,
Bruce
bro.
Bowen could have stopped Kobe.
Yeah, that's Kobe. I mean,
and he's guarding him.
I don't know, bro.
Bruce Bowen could have stopped Rip Hamilton.
I mean, Hamilton ain't Kobe.
And he couldn't stop him.
But I mean, that's Hamilton.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, that's Hamilton.
Bruce Bowen couldn't stop him, and he's a role player.
I know, but I just feel like with Rudy, man, with this conversation, I still feel like there's a lot of better players defensively than Rudy.
Like, in the NBA right now or all time?
Probably. I'd take Joel Embiid over him.
I'm not mad at that, but
I'd take Nikola Jokic over him.
You're, like, you might have a disability with that.
I'd take Anthony Davis over him.
Anthony Davis and Embiid, you could argue. But Jokic is
Bam over
Jokic is dumb.
I'd take Victor Wembanyama over him.
I'm cool with those guys.
Take Miles Turner over him.
That's crazy. Jokic was insane. I'm not going to lie.
Why is Jokic insane?
Because Jokic is, like, a good defender. He's not a Rudy Gobert, though, bro.
I mean,
that's like saying I'll take Harrison Barnes over LeBron. Like, what?
What aspect?
None.
We can talk aspects.
None. You said you're 20 already?
Yeah, I said my 20.
What's your 19?
At 19, I got this man because I'm just happy that he's on this list, first off. I'm happy that he's getting the chance he is. I got Isaiah Hardenstein right here.
Okay.
Isaiah Hardenstein, I've been watching this dude since he's been getting 10 days or whatever. The fact that now he's going to OKC, which is a perfect situation for him. I've been trying to say to this man that they've been needing a center like him forever. Now that he's going to be partnering up with Chet Holmgren. I feel like he's going to have a breakout year next year.
What's a breakout to you?
I think that he's going to average. I think that he's going to average 10, 13, 2, and 2 blocks.
13 rebounds?
13 rebounds.
Okay.
Because I think that he's going to let Chet be able to float.
Throat? That is crazy. That is crazy.
Float on defense and be focused on scoring mainly.
Okay.
Like help defender type stuff.
Okay. I mean, I got him a little higher, so I'm not mad at that. But.
Okay. I think that this is a good spot for him. Because then again, we don't know if like Chet's just gonna have another crazy year as a rookie.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy, Victor Wembanyama though, but still,
monster.
Mm-hmm.
My number 18, I got Daniel Gafford. The games with the Mavericks last year, bro, he shot 78% from the field.
That man couldn't miss.
78%, bro. Like this dude is just a monster. Points and rebounds, just do your thing, bro. Block shots, be out there. He's like you could look at his numbers and think he's not all that, but he's the type of dude, bro, where he gets a block and he lets you know, and that fucks up the whole team the rest of the game.
Bro, I would never want to get blocked by Daniel Gafford. I'm just being for
He wouldn't be able to block me, but
well,
I get what you're saying.
He got that floater game on him, I guess.
Is he a better defender than Rudy?
Well, I'm just playing.
I just want to see if I could.
I like him more than Rudy. I do. Do I want to say he's a better defender? Maybe.
Crazy.
Maybe.
He's a better defender than Jokic. So.
Rim protector, yeah.
I think he's a better defender. But, yeah, I got him at 18. Simple.
Okay. At my 18, I moved this guy up because I did give him a little disrespect. But then I missed a couple names, messed up in the last video, so I had to put him at 18. I got Jalen Duren at number 18.
Oh, you moved him up.
I moved him up.
Okay. There we go. That's some respect. When you said Horford, I was going to be like, is Horford really better than Duren? I was going to let you rock. But all right.
I had to move this man up. I just had to figure it out because I messed up on the list, y'all.
So, yeah, some things happened. Some things occurred. But, yeah, I mean, Jalen Duren, he just does what he does, bro. He's a beast. My 17, I have Nikola Vucevic. I think at this point, this is another dude I would love to see in a backup role. I just would want to see that. I think he would be really good at just like coming off the bench, giving you 10 and 10. He averaged 18, 11, 3, 0.8 blocks last year. Yeah, I just think he's kind of a rotation big. Like if he was on a team that could do what kind of the Clippers do with like Tice, Plumlee, and Zubac, like that'd be cool to have Vucevic be one of those guys. That they like if he was on the Mavericks and you have Gafford, Lively, and Vucevic, and like they all kind of give you something a little different. I think that'd be really good.
I really like Vooch. Like he's one of my favorite centers in the league. I just feel like people don't get what he's about because he's been always getting dunked on. Like his defense isn't the best, but he's a really, really, really good rebounder. Like
he is
really good. I think
he's probably, you could argue, like a top 3 rebounder over the last like 10 years.
Yeah, he's averaged like what 11 rebounds in his career,
something like that. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. But if you add that along with his 3-point shooting, I still feel like he's a good big.
I think he's good. I mean, he's a starting big for sure. He's a starting quality big, but I just think he's a lot of empty stats. Where it's like Vucevic, I'm not looking at like Vucevic won't go out there and win you a game. You feel me? And like at 18 and 11, like those stats look a lot prettier than what they are. It's like you had 18 and 11, we lost by 30. But congrats on getting your double-double.
Yeah, Chicago Bulls, man. We don't know what's gonna happen next year. But you can't lie. You wouldn't.
I would love him on the Thunder.
Imagine him next to Jaren Jackson Jr. Imagine him next to Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
Imagine him next to like. I feel like he's just the right situation. He goes nuts.
Yeah, I think like on a team like that, Or like the Thunder, where now we have Chet,
That too.
Hartenstein, and Vucevic, and they could all rotate around. Like, I think that would be great. But I just think as a starter, Vucevic isn't putting my team over the hump anymore. Like, they traded a lot for him, bro. And it just wasn't.
I forgot. How much did they trade for him?
It was Wendell Carter and like 2 picks or something like that.
Oh.
You know?
I mean, it's not too bad. But at
I
that
think
time, he was
one of
like,
the picks turned into someone, though. But I don't remember who.
yeah.
Not Paolo, but.
If it turned into Powell, I'd be sad as hell.
Who's your 17?
At number 17, I got Mark Williams.
Okay.
I got Mark Williams right here.
Why do you have Mark Williams over Jalen Duren?
I got Mark Williams over Jalen Duren just a little bit. Like, it could be interchangeable, but I just feel like Mark Williams is a little more, not athletic. There's just something about him, like when he's dunking, when he's a huge energy guy.
Yeah.
Like, huge. And I know it sucks that he was off the floor because he had an injury. But those games I was watching where he was playing, he seemed like he was unstoppable with the rebounds, unstoppable with dunking on people. He was a lob threat to the max. I don't know if he could really... Oh, yeah, he doesn't shoot. But...
At all.
Him and Jalen Duren are almost the same. I just
They're
feel like
really
there's...
similar.
Yeah, I feel like there's just a little bit more in Mark Williams. And maybe it's because he rebounds a little bit better, in my opinion. Just a little bit better.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm going to be honest.
Maybe just a little bit.
Check the numbers.
12
to 10.
12 to 10. But then again, he was off the floor. We couldn't see his full
But
potential.
we're talking about per game, 12 to 10. We're not talking about total number.
Yeah, but you know.
I think Jalen Duren's one of the best rebounders in the league, bro, as a sophomore. Like, he just does it. But again, I'm not mad at the take. But I don't think he's a better rebounder than him. You could argue
His
he's a better.
explosiveness is probably a little better. That's probably what it is.
See, I wouldn't say that either. I would.
You think Jalen Duren is a little more explosive?
Yes, I think Mark Williams is more of like that strong type of like screen setter, you know, like. But Jalen Duren is just more athletic to me, better rebounder. Like, he does everything. For me, Jalen Duren does everything slightly better than Mark Williams. But we'll talk about that when I get there. My 16, I have John Collins here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just. I think skill wise.
Why you got him so high?
He's just like 15.5, 6.5. He's just kind of cool. Like, you know, like I'm not like, if a team had John Collins, I wouldn't be like ecstatic, but I think he's like, skill wise, he's definitely a top half type of player, but he's just a bad decision maker. That's it.
I just don't think he's a center.
I don't think he's a center either.
I think that's weird that they have him at the center position, especially in Utah. They got all these other centers, and you telling me you're going to start John Collins at center?
Especially because they have Taylor Hendricks at the 4.
That too.
Like, at least if they did Laurie at the 4 and then Collins at the 5, or Collins at the 4 instead of Taylor Hendricks or something, it would work. But John Collins is the listed 5 right now, so I put him at 16. I also don't like how he left Atlanta. I feel like he was like soft in that. Like, you are not that guy, bro. It's like Gordon Hayward going to the Thunder and then being a bum.
I just don't know, man. I just it bothers me that he's listed as a center.
Yeah.
It just keeps ringing in my head. I'm like, why? You have Taylor Hendricks, you have Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen, who's 7 foot. Why not start them at center?
Yeah, Laurie definitely is a more 5 than John Collins.
He's probably gonna get eat up. I'm keeping him where I had Walker, bro. I'm sorry. People are gonna eat him up. All right, what was that? 17?
16.
Oh, 16.
You gave your 17? 17 Durant?
Yeah, Mark Williams, my bad. 16, I got Jonas Valanciunas. I got him higher on my list. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I feel like he's going to eat when he plays for the Wizards, bro. I feel like he is.
I mean, I guess. I could see that.
Because I'm just thinking about it, bro. Like, I don't know if they're going to start Carlton Carrington. He may come off the bench, but...
They're not if they have Brogdon.
But what other offense besides Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma do they have outside? Because they were known for shooting outside. If they don't have those shots, they can pass it to him inside, and he's a really good post scorer.
Yeah.
Like, really good. And I think his rebounds are going to go up, too. Like, probably just by, 2. My projections for him were 15, 11, and 3. And I feel like since now he's on a team that really needed center, he's probably going to be able to get more blocks.
I think I agree with you in the sense where I feel like he could eat there.
Yeah.
Like, I could definitely see him having a good season. But if I was a smart franchise, I'd probably play Patrick Baldwin over him. With that being said, over the last however many years, the Wizards haven't shown to be a good franchise.
Yeah.
So they're definitely gonna play. You said 15 and 11, bro.
That was my projections for him.
Jeez, I don't know if he'll have like that's like a bounce back season. I think he's kind of too old for that, bro.
Well, I mean, like
statistically,
it's not
wise.
the best he's doing.
You know,
but it's better than last year.
You feel me? Yeah. That's my only problem with that. But yeah, I mean, I think he's a good player, bro. It's just like I don't want him. That's it.
I want him. You could be a Laker anytime, bro.
Please.
You could be a Laker anytime.
See how quick they'll switch it up on you. My number 15, I have a dude that I like. I'm surprised you haven't said him yet because I feel like you would have him low. But I have Yusuf Nurkic at 15. I'm surprised you don't have him lower than me. But
I just looked at it.
He just does everything well. You know, every team he's been on, when he plays, they're winning. He has a 287 and 252 record. So above 500. And it's not like these teams are like ridiculously stacked. He played on the Nuggets after Iguodala left, the Blazers post Aldridge, and then Phoenix last year. So it's not like these teams are like super teams, you know? And he's still winning games consistently. Like, I think he just leads to wins. 11, 11, and 4. That's it. He's not Jokic, but he's Nurkic.
Yeah, I got a little bit more respect for him last year. Like, he was playing really well last year.
I thought you hated him. I don't know why
I
thought you hated him.
I hate him. I hate his ass. But watching the games last year with the Suns and the way he was playing better than I thought he would. So I gotta put some respect on him. I apologize.
Okay. Very
mature. Very mature. Yeah. Very mature.
Very mature.
You see that? We can change. We can change.
You know, we can be nice to each other.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about your Nurkic, but yeah, we always nice to each other.
We can be nice to each other.
When are we mean to each other?
When you talking shit about Rudy and you don't even know the dude's first name.
Man, screw Rudy. Screw Rudy.
Who's your 15?
Patrick Beverly, a better defender.
I think you're about to say Patrick Beverly's your 15. I was like, bro, I don't know what depth chart you're looking at. The Taiwan depth chart. You got him number 15.
My bad. I'm just playing around. But actually, at rank number 15, I got Nikola Vucevic right here.
Okay. I feel like they're in the same, like, tone.
Yeah. Jonas, he's good, but I do feel like Nikola Vucevic is a little better. Especially now. Because that whole situation with the Pelicans, the whole Zion getting all the rebounds and scoring a little bit, I feel like that messed with Jokic a little bit. And because of that, Nikola Vucevic has always been the big wherever he's been. So I feel like that gives him a little bit more of an edge over Jonas Valanciunas. That's why I ranked him over him. Because he's always going to be that big guy getting rebounds. He's always going to, and he also has a better three-point shot. So,
yeah.
Well, kind of. He shot like crap last year. But he can shoot. But yeah.
That's your, all right. I respect it. We got him close. My 14, though, I don't know if you might like this. I don't know if you're going to call me biased here, but I got iHeart here. Isaiah Hartenstein at 14. We're on the same page today. No beef at all. Isaiah Hartenstein. What?
Pretty much.
He's good. He's just like a good. He is like the example of the opposite of Vucevic to me, where it's like his numbers don't jump out at you, but he's leading to wins. Okay. You feel me?
Okay.
And I think I value.
I'm not mad at that.
I value wins more than anything. Even when I'm comparing players, I think I'd rather have the player that leads me to wins rather than the dude who's going to put 18-11 but my team's down 45.
The only reason why I'm smiling is because I know when it gets to the Rudy part, we're going to beef like crazy, bro. It's going to be bad.
Are we here? Are we at the Rudy part?
We ain't there, but when we get there, I know there's going to be some beef.
I just got to see who you have over him. And I got to see if you can make a proper argument and not say that a dude's better than him and not know their first name.
I'm just saying, bro. Rudy overrated.
Let's see who you got. Who's your 14?
All right, number 14. I actually got DeAndre Ayton right here.
Okay.
I got DeAndre Ayton right here. I do feel like he can have a bounce back year this year. I feel like he can play better. I feel like he can make up for last year. He did average 17, 11, and 2, which by paper it does look like he had a good season. But if you watch those Portland Trailblazers games, bro, that was disgusting.
They're ugly.
But like I said, he put up this. Imagine if he gets that fire like we were talking about before, seeing Donovan Clingan. Maybe the coaches like him. Maybe the coaches are hinting at starting Donovan Clingan over him. He could take that personal.
He should.
He could take his spot back. He could probably get his, what do they call it? Their trade value up.
Okay.
So I don't know. I just feel like next year should be an Ayton season.
Okay. I mean, I hope so, bro. Because, again, he is one of my favorite players. Like him and Alonzo Trier at Arizona.
What the hell happened to Alonzo Trier?
That's
ISO Zoe, right?
That's like one of the first basketball conversations I ever had with Mr. Seamer. About Alonzo Trier. He was just cold, bro. But yeah.
Just Alonzo Trier, out of the blue.
Well, we were talking about Arizona because he picked them to go all the way, and so did I. And then they lost in the first round.
I remember that. That was sad.
Tough year. But my number 13, Mark Williams. You know, just the only knock on him really is he played 19 games last year.
Yeah.
And he hasn't shown to ever have like a consistently healthy year. So I'll put him at 13.
Okay. And we already kind of talked about him.
Where
did you have Jalen Duren again?
I got him. He's coming up.
Okay. He's higher. Yeah. All right. I thought you mentioned him earlier. My fault.
I'll just say it now. I got Jalen Duren one over him. So Jalen Duren to me is just a better Mark Williams.
Okay.
That's it. 13 and 12. You can tell you're 13, and then you're 12 after that.
All right. No problem. Oh, wow. All right. At number 13, I got Nick Claxton at number 13.
Okay.
The Brooklyn situation, I mean, he may eat, may not. I don't know. Maybe get traded. I don't know what's going to happen with Brooklyn because all we know is Cam Thomas is going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we know he's going to go crazy and get his points. I think he may average 27, but
30.
I don't know. I just don't understand why Nick Claxton would stay with the Nets. And, I mean, it's going to be another losing season, so I don't know if that's going to affect him and that might tear him down.
They paid him. He just got paid.
Yeah, he just got paid, but, bro, you're going to be losing. Like, a lot.
He don't care. You see that 25 mil hit your bank account? You go fuck about your losing?
Okay, enjoy the losing, man. But, yeah, I feel like 13 is perfect. And at number 12. I got Rudy Gobert.
You're crazy, bro.
Oh, man, I
You're
got
crazy.
Rudy Gobert.
How?
Woo, man. Rudy
How?
Gobert, number 12. I just feel like the guys above him are better.
Phil, from a dude who loves defense as much as you say you do, how could you have him at 12?
I feel like he's better.
How could you have him at 12?
He's just overrated, bro.
But, like why?
What has he done? I feel like maybe it's because I saw Anthony Davis clown him. Maybe that's why.
But Anthony Davis,
Like, I've seen so many other people clown him. Like,
Anthony Davis clowns everyone, though, bro. Like, name a realistic dude that could, like, fuck up Anthony Davis. Nobody, bro.
Nah, Jokic got scored on too.
Nobody, bro. It's Anthony fucking... That's like saying, like...
But I saw it worse with Rudy.
That's like saying, like, KD gave that dude a bucket. Like, of course, motherfucker, it's KD. It's Anthony Davis.
I just feel like these guys above him would maybe... Well, actually, yeah. I feel like they can make Minnesota better.
Then who's above him? Who's above Rudy Gobert?
Yusuf Nurkic. I like Nurkic more.
You think Nurkic would make Minnesota better?
Yes.
You're insane.
I think Nurkic
Why?
would make it better.
What does he do?
Nurkic, I like his...
That's a bad take, bro.
That is not a bad take.
That's a bad take.
That is not a bad take. Rudy's overrated. Nurkic played better, in my opinion.
How?
I feel like he would make the Minnesota Timberwolves better.
In what aspect did he play better?
I feel like he could move the ball around a little bit better.
I
I
agree.
feel like he could rebound a little better.
Nope. No way.
Maybe.
No way.
I feel
no
like
way. No way you believe that.
I feel like he could definitely get the offense going though.
Move the ball around, sure,
Yeah.
but that everything else Rudy does way better.
I just feel like he's more like flexible with the play style, I guess.
He's a better passer. I'll give you that. That's the only thing I'll give you. But Rudy averaged more points, more rebounds. He's a miles better defender.
Off of lobs, man. Off of lobs. Maybe even putbacks. I feel like Nurkic could definitely
That's
be a
points,
little more
bro.
post
What do you
offense.
mean? What do you mean? That's like what?
At least Nurkic can like post up somebody.
That's like saying like, oh, LeBron got points off of dunks, off of
Yeah.
free throws. So those aren't like.
I mean, shooting too.
But I'm saying like, come on.
I mean, Nurkic, I just feel like he has like an overall game. Like with Rudy, all he has is defense, and when he's not doing good at it, what else is he doing?
Still 14 and 13, bro.
14 and 13. Oh well.
That's better than Nurkic.
Well,
If Rudy numbers wise and is a 14 and 13 player, defensively is 7 tiers above Nurkic. What you mean?
I mean, I don't know about 7 tiers.
Come on.
I don't know about 7 tiers.
There's so many levels to that.
I just like that 11-11-4, like more than the 14-13 one. I don't know why. I just
You're
do.
tweaking, bro. That might be the worst take in the show's history. Y'all let us know. I'm gonna put that on TikTok. Y'all let us know. My number 11 is Jared Allen.
Whoa, you got him low. Yeah.
You just had Rudy at 12 talking about I got dudes low.
You got Jared Allen low.
You're crazy. Crazy.
I'm not crazy.
11, he's good. He's efficient. He's smart. He could be a great number 1 on a defense, number 2 on an offense. But that's it. Like,
Rudy's overrated.
You're crazy.
He's
You're
overrated.
insane. But y'all let us know at home. Y'all let us know at home. Who's tripping? Who's right? Who's wrong? Phil, let them know what else they need to do.
Besides follow Rudy Gobert, make sure to like, subscribe, follow Playbook Sports HQ on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And make sure to hit that bell as well, because we may got some live streams for you in the future.
Peace, y'all.